Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Okay. So people, I told you a few things. When we learned XML, we learned that XML does not have predefined what? Tags, nodes. Absolutely. See, you guys rock. You know that. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So XML does not have predefined tags. That means everybody can create their own tags. Okay. Now consider if that's true, if that is the case, and we told that web services communicate with the help of web services communicate with XML, right? So if web services communicate in XML, and if web service, if XML do not have predefined tags, that means web services can communicate in undefined tags, right? So what will happen? Sam will create his own service, web service, and he will start with Sam. Okay. Then Priya will create her own service, and Priya will create her own tag. Okay. And then Rishi is very bad, so he will start with unfortunate tag name. So everybody can create their own tag, but is that recommended? Is that good? Of course not, right? If everybody creates their own tag, then what will happen? Okay, nobody can understand what's going on. So they come up with some tags which are predefined. Okay, so standardized protocol. Okay, so we need a protocol to communicate with. Okay, so that protocol is called as Saop. Okay, so this Saop is simple object access protocol. Okay, so simple object access protocol is a protocol, is a set of rules, is a set of ground rules created so that everybody should not create their own set of tags. Okay, there should be something defined under the rules. Okay, so why these rules are important? Why these rules are so important? Let's consider a worldwide played game. Okay, so let's consider a game called cricket. Okay, we play cricket everywhere. Okay, so think about the countries who play cricket. India, okay, England, West Indies. You have a lot of countries who play cricket. Yeah, of course I will not write that name. Okay, so I will, otherwise it will be end of this. Yeah, sure. Sri Lanka, and we can name a lot. Okay, okay. So consider this: if we are playing the same game, is all countries speak same language? No. Does their culture same? No. Is their shape and size and population same? No. Okay. But the rules of cricket, whenever we play internationally, are always same, right? Okay, why? Because this protocol is needed, otherwise there is no meaning in this game, right? So the predefinition of protocol is needed because software applications are like this. One application understands Java, one application do not understand Java, it understands mainframes, one is database application, one is DB2 application, and a number of applications talk their own languages. Okay, they need to come across a single platform, a single protocol, a single rule set to communicate in a standard way. Okay, so they came up with a standard way called as SOAP, Simple Object Access Protocol. Okay, so Simple Object Access Protocol is a protocol which standardizes all the applications to communicate in, and especially used for web services. Okay. Okay. So what is Simple Object Access Protocol? So SOAP is a protocol for accessing web services. Okay. SOAP stands for Simple Object Access Protocol. Okay. SOAP is a communication protocol. Okay. Web services communicate with the help of SOAP. SOAP is for communicating between applications. SOAP is a format for sending messages. At least 4 of these points you need to mention in an interview if the question is asked. At least 4. Okay. SOAP communicates via internet. SOAP is a platform independent. SOAP is a language independent also. Okay. SOAP is XML based. SOAP is simple and extensible. Okay. SOAP provides a way to communicate between applications running on different operating systems. Remember these all points because you will be using SOAP in SOAP UI tool. The new tool name itself is what? SOAP UI. Okay. In SOAP UI tool, you will be using SOAP for accessing web services, testing web services. Okay. Okay, so how does this SOAP look like? What is this SOAP really looks like? So this SOAP looks like an ordinary XML document. So rather than going through this, I will show you XML document altogether. Okay, Vandana, if you can't see it, can you try to rejoin? Because everybody else is fine. Okay, try to rejoin. Okay, so this is a representation of SOAP. Okay, so consider this. First, this SOAP envelope. Okay, SOAP envelope has entire SOAP message. Okay, so this is SOAP envelope. Okay, consider this as an envelope. An envelope has all the contents. So envelope has header and body, and in body you will have these input and output parameters. So you need to send inputs in body. Okay, so this is called as SOAP body. Okay, now there is an element called as fault. Okay, if you are expecting an error from server like this, which I showed you. If you are expecting an error like this, then that error should come under fault. Okay. Elements containing error and status information. So SOAP fault will have errors. In body, you will send a real input parameters, and you will also receive the response in SOAP body. Okay. So see here, SOAP envelope is a starter. What is this? I will tell you. And see SOAP header. Header is the important information about the data, just like header of an article. Okay. Then you have SOAP body. Okay. Body has actual information to be transmitted. If there is a fault, if there is no fault, then there will not be any SOAP fault. Okay. If there is a fault, if response has an exception, Again, response. Only response can have exception. Not you cannot send exception to SOAP. Okay, it will be written in fault. Okay, so if there is a response, you are expecting from web service that there is an error message should come, or there is a problem in your communication or something, it will come as a SOAP fault. Okay, and this all enclosed in SOAP envelope. Now remember here, this XML has a typical format. This SOAP colon header, SOAP colon header, SOAP colon body. Okay, so this SOAP colon is coming from this namespace, and namespace is called as dictionary. So for you, just understand this. XML-NS is XML namespace used for providing uniquely named elements. So these elements are predefined somewhere, right? So body, SOAP header. So this header, body, fault, envelope, these elements are predefined somewhere, like in a language, okay? And we use this XML-NS means we are providing a dictionary where XML should look the meaning of these objects, meaning of these words, okay? So this is like a dictionary. So this is the dictionary of words we are using within XML. Same we look in English words in English dictionary, German one in German. Okay. So similarly, we provide XML-NS means namespace. That is a dictionary of the words we will be using in this XML. Okay. Okay. Let's check questions. I got few. Why we need SOAP? I told you. The SOAP is the XML which you will be sending to web service, okay, for testing.
Rishi, this is Preeti. We hear a lot about Groovy also. So is Groovy like SOAP UI, another
Groovy
communication?
Okay, Groovy is a language. Groovy is also a tool. Okay, Groovy is both. Okay, and it's also used for testing for lot many applications. Okay, not like Java though. It's pretty simple, but we are not considering Groovy as of now. Okay, as of now we will only understand SOAP UI tool. Okay.
No, I understand Groovy, because in the interview they might ask what are the other you are aware of. So just wanted to confirm whether Groovy is on the same lines as of.
Yes, yes. Groovy is on the same line, but Groovy is more like a language. Okay, it's not a pure tool. So the tools like SOAP UI are like JMeter. So there is another tool called like JMeter, which is also web services testing tool. Okay, so you can tell that too. I have some more questions here. Port-time name in WSDL is similar to SOAP header. Why you are comparing these two? These are totally different things. No, wait a second. Let me answer two questions first. Okay. Difference between XML and SOAP. SOAP is organized. Okay. SOAP is written in an XML format. XML is a format. SOAP, it has predefined tags. Okay. SOAP has predefined tags. SOAP is the only tool for XML? No. That's a wrong sentence. SOAP is not a tool. SOAP is just another format. It's a protocol. It's a set. It's a ground rule. Okay. We are getting output result on the same page and other place. We'll get in the same place. There are only two tools I told you. So UI we're gonna use. Another is JMeter. Okay. SOAP UI is a tool. Yes. SOAP is a technology. SOAP is a term. SOAP UI is a tool which you wanna install. What makes SOAP different from HTML? HTML is for view. SOAP is a protocol. It's totally different. Difference between XML and SOAP. There is no difference between XML and SOAP. SOAP is written in XML. I told you. Okay. SOAP is XML. SOAP is, yes. Protocol. Now you got it. SOAP is a protocol. What is the meaning of SOAP UI? No, SOAP UI is a tool. SOAP is a protocol, SOAP UI is a tool. Okay? Okay. SOAP UI is used to test web services that have results. Is that absolutely right? Rupa, you are on the track. XML.NS is a dictionary. XML.NS, whenever you tell XML.NS SOAP, means whenever you are using SOAP word, that means you will be referring to this dictionary. Okay? So header is explained in this dictionary. This one. Okay? And encoding style. Encoding style explains that what is the style of encoding means. Okay, there are some formats. These are a lot of stuff in there. Okay? There is a unified text format like UTF, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. It gets much complicated. Do not go in that deep. You don't need it that much. You just need to know what is SOAP and what are the important stuff in here. For Java people though, yes, definitely, you're gonna know. And we will discuss this over. Okay? You don't have to write this. It will be generated for you. You need to understand this.
So are we going to...
We are not discussing Groovy. We are not discussing Groovy. Okay, so do not ask questions on Groovy today. We can have another sessions on Groovy, then we can discuss on Groovy.
You have written there about if response has exception. Does it mean that we need to encode whatever we have exception we need to catch? We have to write it under the fault header.
You do not have to write it again. You do not have to write this as well. This is generated. You need to understand this. Okay? We are not writing anything. We are just understanding. Okay? Now I will show you a real quick example that explains you much more on this. Okay? Okay. So let's take questions later. Okay. So I told you a game of cricket here. Okay. Rules of cricket. And we are playing internationally. Okay. Now think about this. When you are not playing internationally, what you decide is, okay, now you are making on a road cricket. Right? You decide what? You decide Mr. Mishra's house is 6 runs. Right? And Venkat house is 4 runs. So what are these rules? These are not like international rules as such. So if you are playing cricket in your own ground, if you are playing a gully cricket or road cricket, you define your own rules, right? So certain kinds of protocols are similar to these gully cricket, okay? So when we play cricket internationally, so whenever we have web services for entire world, Bank of America, weather.com, okay, services for Amazon.com, entire world. So you created services for entire world, you will use simple object access protocol, SOAP based web services. But if you are playing in your own company, if you do not want that web service to publish to entire world, you are using it internally, then you use Restful Web Services. This is the major difference between Restful and SOAP. Okay, Restful Web Services are created for internal use purpose. These are not published web service on internet. Okay, these are on intranet. Okay, within the company. Okay, these are for internet, for the world. Okay, so REST is representational state transfer. Why somebody calls that? Don't worry about it. REST is an architecture style for designing network application. Okay, within the network, within internal. Okay, REST uses HTTP for all CRUD operation, means reading, writing, updating, deleting, all kind of operation, whatever possible by a website. All these operations are done in the HTTP manner. Okay, it's a lightweight alternative for RPC. Now, what is RPC again? For Java people, it's important. For you, it's not important. And SOAP-based web services. Okay, so it's a lightweight alternative. You do not have to have a big ground to play a gully cricket, right? You can start a storm server cycle and you can just start playing cricket. Okay, you just want to enjoy, you just want to play internally. Okay, you are not playing for a state or for a country. Okay, REST is not a standard, so you cannot say at international level that Mr. Mishra's house will be 6 runs. Of course not. It's not a standard at all. There will be never W3C recommendation for REST because it's not at all a standard. You created your own rules. Okay, such services are RESTful web services. A standard XML which doesn't have any predefined tag is used in a RESTful web services. So RESTful web services do not have a standard predefined tag set. Okay, like Saop has. Okay, so that's the difference between Saop and REST. Okay, so today we will start an example of Saop UI. Okay, so even if you install it doesn't mean that you should start it immediately. Look at this, you will get this slide. This is very simple. Okay, you just need to follow properly. Okay, so I just have everything is given in the slide for you. Double click Saop UI icon on your desktop if it is there on a desktop. Okay, you don't have to do anything else. Just double click on here. Then the Saop UI will load. Once it gets loaded, you will see this screen. It is like this. I already started this. Okay, just don't worry about this currency converter. This particular place is called as workspace. Okay, and this place is called as navigator or explorer. Okay, so let me show you here. This is navigator or explorer. Navigator is already shown here, and this is workspace. Okay, now creating a new project in Saop UI. Okay, you need to create a new project. Right click on the projects and click on new Saop UI project. Right click on the project, new Saop UI project. Okay, or click on file menu, select new Saop UI project. People who are not concentrating, I will not be repeating for you. File, let me cancel this. You other have options like this, file, new Saop UI project. See here, you got the same option. Now you need to give a WSDL, and the URL I gave you, you can use that. I'm just using this URL. You need to give a WSDL here. Just paste this URL like here. Now the things are auto-populated. Project name is global weather. So this is auto-populated. It takes the name from here. Okay, it takes the name from here. So just take the name from here. It will be copied here. Okay, it will have lot of checkboxes. We will learn about this later. As of now, you just need one: create request and create simple request for all operations. Okay, this is already checked. Okay, so keep it as checked. Do not uncheck this. Keep it as checked one. Okay, this will create a request for you. I will show you what exactly it creates for you. Okay, and just click on OK. This will add the web services project under your projects folder. So you can see global weather is added here. It has two web services. Basically, this is two port names: global weather Saop, and two operations. First is get city by country, and second is get weather. Two operations. Okay, that's why I told you what is operation, what is the port type. This is port time, has two things. Okay, this is exactly same. This is another example there. Okay, now see here in get cities by country, I just click on this plus sign. I got this request 1. So when we check that box to create request, this gets generated for you, request. Okay, So see get weather. I just click on this plus sign. It also has request 1. Okay. Now double click on this request 1. You will see a web service input. Okay. This is a Saop based input. This is a request to get weather service. Get weather web service has this request. And see what is the request. It is in a Saop format. This is in a Saop format. Okay. See Saop envelope, Saop header, Saop body. Okay. Then web services name get weather. And you have to just give city name or optional country name. Both are optional. Okay. Now I just write city name here. Okay. And this is optional, so I am not passing anything. So I can delete this. Okay. And just click on this green button. Okay. So I got a fault. Servers were unable to process. So this fault comes in Saop fault. Okay. So we already saw this, what is Saop fault. So whenever the fault comes, whenever there is a problem, see there is a SQL exception. So you can write a test case that you passed a proper city, but you got a SQL exception. Okay. So you can use that. You can write the test case and you can mark that test case as failed. Okay. Yeah, of course it's a bug.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.